sometimes it's okay to be serious, but then sometimes, we have to take it easy, yeah, and have a good time too. Yeah, so life also is also about having fun, and it's not all about seriousness. I mean, even in the animal world, people play. Yeah, see, we regard animals as nations. They are people too, and they play as well. That shows you that's a part of life. Yeah, that we're supposed to do that kind of thing. Even as adults, we're supposed to play. I remember in university, uh, um, I was traveling between buildings for two different classes. There were these. It was a summer school time, and a lot of times during the summer, teachers um, they they renew their teaching certificates, and and so sometimes to do that you take coursework. Yeah, about every 3 to 5 years you have to renew your teacher certification, and a lot of times, like I said, you can during the summertime you go to some college or university that's offering the courses you need that will satisfy that that requirement. And here, one, one time, there were some teachers, and they were taking a class, and it was so funny. They were out on the campus green, and they were playing games like little kids. And they were acting like little kids too, yeah? It's just hilarious. And I thought, how cool, to do that. And why should we have to wait, to be? And I mean, why should only teachers be allowed to do that? I mean, and I think it's totally cool when we can do that. And there's some of us who are parents, and we did that with our children. Um, and I think sometimes we need to just do that alone. I mean, or with friends, just to play, do something, one of your favorite games, and whatever that you liked as a little child. And one thing I did is that one day I remembered a racing track that I used to have when I was a kid, and it was one of my favorite ones. It was a Hot Wheels. It was something called Sizzlers, and if I remember correctly, and most of the time I do, is that the Hot Wheels Mattel company, they were the first to develop this thing where you had this car, and you have something that looks like the shape of a gas pump, and it took four size D batteries that you put inside, and the nozzle you plug into the back of these Sizzler cars. They're a little bit bigger than the Hot Wheels cars, same company. And what it's doing is it's charging the car. So once it's charged, you there's something you press on top of this gas pump looking thing. You hold that down for about a minute or so, and then your car is ready to roll. Yeah. So as soon as you unplug it, the wheels start spinning by themselves. So you put it on the Sizzler tracks were not like Hot Wheels; they were wide tracks. Yeah. So if you had two cars, they can race each other like that. And they was in the shape of a figure eight, and in the meeting place, where the roads meet, there was a jump, and there was a thing where you pressed a button, and you can raise the jump a little bit higher right when the car goes by. And to me, that was just cool. That was the ultimate thing. And there were stickers that came with this, and you can put it on different parts of the racetrack and stuff like that. And, oh man, I just spent hours doing that. Yeah, that was one of my favorite toys, and I remembered that one time. So I looked on Amazon, and here, sure enough, hey, they're still making them. Yeah, the same exact thing. So I went and bought one, and I set it up in my apartment, and I was playing with the Sizzler cars. Yeah, me and my stuffed animals were playing Sizzler cars. Me and my gang. Boy, we had a good time. Yeah, we had pizza and Coca-Cola and ice cream, and we just had a party for no special reason whatsoever. Our party was just because we wanted to have fun that day. See, when you're an adult, you can eat all the ice cream you want, yeah? And you can play as long as you want too. Oh, that was fun, yeah. So it's still with me. I set it up from time to time, yeah. Me and my stuffed animal gang. See, it's important to keep something childish about you. Yeah, you can't be serious all the time because you're gonna miss a lot out on life. You know, to have fun, to take time to play and and have fun. Just doing things that you enjoyed when you were a little kid. Maybe you still like those things. Maybe, whatever it is. Just if you're able to do it, then you should do it. What's holding you back? Where is there a rule that says you're not supposed to do that? See, this is part of being nonlinear. Because in most people, they have this understanding that okay, now I'm going to university, getting my education. Now I'm gonna be adult, and so that means no more playing around. And so they get all serious about that, and then next thing, they got their degree, and now they're gonna get a job, and I'm an adult now, and so I gotta do adult things, and I don't mean rated X things, but just grown up things, and and people start talking all serious like this all the time, and I was went over to the grocery store and I got some food and then I came home, it is they're like way too serious, and they only go in one direction, they feel like they have to. The older they get, that they must sound more serious as they get older. That's only going in one direction, and they don't take the time to goof around. Yeah, and I think this is that's detrimental. Yeah, I think that's going to actually injure soul development. But in our way, we are nonlinear. Nonlinear means you don't go in a straight line. I mean, you can take off going one direction, but you stop, turn around, and go back. Come back to some place where you've already been in your life and look at it again, because you've changed. And you're going to see it differently, and you're going to learn something new. Yeah, it was always there, but now you know more, you're developed more, so you see more. So you'll learn again, or you'll learn something new, from that experience you already went through. That's nonlinear. And so this going out and or doing something, to play is very important. Yeah. So this is what do you call it? Being nonlinear, and it's going to show. Yeah. And your outlook is going to be healthier. You still are not. When difficulties come, you'll face them. Yeah, and you'll do your best to learn from it and so forth. But you always need to take some time to play, yeah, and that believe me, that kind of refreshes you, yeah, it kind of charges you up. So I do that, yeah. I have my my playtime. Hey, go out and buy me a big bucket of ice cream and some cake and who says I have to have my birthday on my birthday?